Yeah, thank you, Chair. Good morning, Mr. Mayor. I just want to ask you about something you mentioned in your answers there to Assemblymember Whittle, who asked about the incident in Speaker's Corner on Sunday. And it seems that Speaker's Corner is closed at the moment, and I was there on Sunday to observe what was going on, and I was quite shocked to see a person who is a YouTuber giving a speech who was surrounded by police, pulled off his chair and bundled into the back of a police van. I myself was shoved by a police officer when I was standing stationary. Now, you say, Mr. Mayor, that you want to keep arm's length from police operations, but you are the Police and Crime Commissioner for London, and Londoners do expect you to have an opinion on these things and to be able to say whether you think this kind of behaviour, when it's brought to your attention, is acceptable or not. So what is your opinion of the behaviour I've just described?
Well, Chair, let's be quite clear. I'm talking about me being involved in operational matters. Of course I've got a view on policing matters. In relation to the issue you raised, Assemblymember Kurten, let me just explain a basic premise of the British law, which is due process and natural justice. Now, you've given me one side of events, right? And you're a big advocate of British values. One of the British values is natural justice. Surely you must agree with me that for me to form a view, which you've asked me to do, I should hear the other side of the story, and that will probably be from the police or passers-by. What I'd advise you to do, as the Police and Crime Commissioner of this city, as you remind me of, is if you're unhappy with the way you were treated, make a complaint. Make a complaint so it can be looked into by the Director of Professional Standards and also, if need be, and relevant, by the Independent Office of Police Conduct. That's the reason why it's there. If you're unhappy with the way police act, make a complaint.
Okay, Mr. Mayor, I have made a complaint, but do you think that speakers should be allowed to speak in Speaker's Corner at this present time?
I think they should. And one of the great things about Speaker's Corner, and it's been something going on for centuries now, is the ability for people to get a box or a ladder nowadays and make speeches. Sometimes they're quite entertaining. Tourists love it. Us Brits love it. I think the concern sometimes has been the issue of keeping the peace. And I know previous examples, I can't speak about the one you're talking about because I'm not well versed in it. There have been previous examples where the police and those in the park have been concerned about peace being kept. And sometimes for the safety of the speaker, the police officers may make a decision to remove the speaker. But I'm a big advocate of Article 10, and again, I'd remind you as well, it's a great freedom we have enshrined not just in the Human Rights Act, but in the European Convention of Human Rights, which I know you're a big fan of as well.
Okay, well, thank you for your answer, Mr. Mayor.